mid-practice, wow, it's like the new Shima Zion, which Shima Zion trained at IWC, and look where he is now, TNA, which that actually made me feel really good. So I guess, yeah, that one, bumping was fine. It was in a boxing ring, which sucked. I know it sounds cliche. It is really unbelievably painful. You know that, like, kind of sting that you kind of get when you bump?
Yeah.
It's like that times 10. Like, it's painful. And we would do so many bumping drills. It was just like, ugh. I hated going to training just because of that damn ring. But, I mean, I did it. I did the bumping, so.
What goes through your head when selling?
Probably, ow, that really hurt.
Well, no, if you're just
well,
selling.
yeah, if I'm just selling, I always told myself, look at the crowd, look at any camera. Facial expressions are what makes it. If you sell face down, there's no emotion. That's why, it's hard for mask guys to get over. It's because you can't tell them facial expressions. I always tried to, even sell with my eyes. I'm sure there's a lot of clips of me with my eyes like this or looking up.
Oh, I mean, the mithril match.
Yeah,
how much of the mithril match was actual selling? Like, be as shoot as possible.
It wasn't that bad. It sucked for a second.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, like, I knew it was coming.
Mm-hmm.
He only did a couple things on the fly, like a double stomp. But I mean, like, it wasn't too bad. I mean, I'm not trying to bury mithril here, but I mean, I'd like to say I have a very high pain tolerance.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure maybe someone else doesn't. I mean, I'm still alive today, so I mean, that says something. I remember the only thing that did hurt was I did the snapmare driver off the top rope, and the way I came down on my leg, like, kind of hurt, and then it ended up giving out. That hurt really bad. But I didn't sell it, which is stupid, because you should always sell an actual injury, which is what Raven told me. Because it's supposed to look like it hurts. If you're going in there not selling anything, even actual injuries, then...
Yeah.
But when it comes to selling, just, I don't know. I guess it's always come natural to me. I guess I'm good at selling. Kel always said I was good at selling. I've always known it's the most crucial part of any match, when it comes to believability. It's a high impact thing, so it's got to have believability, so I always try to put my focus on that.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't take any acting classes or anything. I don't know what goes through my head. I just did it. Sorry. I mean, I can't give any advice.
What do you think that makes your selling distinctly different from others?
Is it different?
I mean, it's definitely noticeable that it's like your own style.
I don't know if it's any different. I think maybe I probably oversell a little bit, and that probably, I don't know.
It's probably not overselling because you're a little guy, you know what I mean? Like, a lot
Right.
of people you're going against is bigger, so you're probably selling it, that probably helps a lot too, actually, the
Right,
fact that
probably.
you're smaller.
Yeah, maybe that. And I guess, always trying to, make facial expressions with the crowd. I remember when I was in ESW, I always tried to sell everything like I was dead. Like I was just, the crowd was it. I don't know why, but in the WrestleFix Chamber match, little known fact, Shane Evans' music wasn't working. So he was like, shit, what do I do? I'm like, bro, just attack someone. Which in retrospect was the greatest thing I could have ever said, because at the end of it, it looked like it was supposed to be me and Lee Andrews, and that would help out our feud and our tag team so much that I wouldn't get to start with him, because at that point people kind of wanted to see that match. So anyway, Shane comes out, clubs me from behind. I thought he was just going to push me. He comes 347 miles per hour, wham! And then I hit the ring with 100% ribs. So that hurt. I was able to sell that. I just laid down there. And I remember like 800 people coming over, looking down at me, asking if I was alright, and I was distinctly looking up going, yeah, I'm just selling. And then like I was even talking to Maverick like 2 months afterwards. Like, I don't think he knew who I was at that point, but I was like, remember that kid that got put, yeah, wasn't he knocked out? Like, no, dude, that was me. I was just selling. Yeah, I don't know where I was going with that. But
well, we were talking about your distinct selling.
oh, yeah, so just overselling, I guess. So, yeah, that's the whole reason. If you guys ever saw that music video, that's why Shane attacks me. But, in retrospect, got him over as a heel. He was the only heel in the match. Got me over huge. As Mike Quest was announcing everyone, I was announced last. I got a pop. Nobody knew who I was, but I got a pop. Just because of that. I didn't win, but, I mean, it helped get me over. That wasn't the intention, but it worked.
Weren't you glad I didn't say banana?
Is that on there?
Yeah, that's right there.
Did you write that?
I wrote all of them.
Well, yeah, but did you ad-lib that?
I wrote all of them.
Funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm really glad you didn't say banana, because I don't know what I would do.
Are you impressed that Lindsay refrained from adding nonsense and wieners all the way until the end?
I am, considering the fact that she has ADD just like I do. And she probably didn't take her medicine, or it's worn off by now. Clearly, she's been writing these down for a while. She's wrote these down for maybe an hour.
Any closing thoughts or anything else that you want to say before the end? Talk to people about anything at all? Any random things that you could think of?
I thought there were more questions.
There's no more questions.
That's it?
That is all.
Did you give up halfway, or
No, she did it right.
No, that's all.
Okay. Yep, she did it right.
Thanks for the questions.
Well, no, there were a lot more questions.
Yeah,
a lot of them were repeats.
Some of the questions were repeats. Some of them, were a bit silly. We wanted to do a word association. I didn't get enough of those to do that, and they were all silly. Sorry. Yeah, this was supposed to be like not a character interview, but I wanted to be serious. Shed some light on some things. Thanks for watching. It's been a blast. I had fun doing this. I'd like to see more of these in the future. Like, that'd be pretty interesting, like KKK said. I'd probably watch every single one of them. But yeah, it's been a blast wrestling with everyone. I look forward to seeing everyone at shows.
NYE?
See you at NYE, if you're watching this after NYE. Hope you had fun. Like me on Facebook.
No. We're not going there.
Okay, well, how about this? CGK Focalin out. Zebra Cakes, we're better than you.